Hello everyone, welcome to the Owl Moon Tarot. I am so happy and grateful to have you here. So today we are going to be looking at what is the current feelings of the person on your mind. We will be seeing their energy, what are they feeling for you, what are they thinking about you, followed by what's next in this connection and initials that could be relevant for this connection. And we have three piles to choose from. So the first pile we have the shell. For pile 2, we have the message in a bottle. And for pile 3, we have the starfish. So these are the three piles. Take your time to choose your pile. If you need more time, then please pause the video and I'll meet you at your pile. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. So today we are going to be looking at how does the person on your mind feel for you, and I'll be using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And before that I have pulled out three significators. So let's see. From the Lovers Oracle we have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I'll keep this right here. From the Sacred Indian Tarot, we have the Hermit, which is the Rishi. And from the Romance Oracle, we have Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I'll keep this right here. So I hope everything is visible. There. Yes. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the deck and I've cleansed them. So I'll pull out 4 tarot cards and we'll see what comes up. Just give me a second. So we have the Star. Okay, I feel that this connection is already going through a healing phase. So this could be a complicated situation, a no contact situation, or just, you're just come to a standstill in this connection. We have the World. Okay, we already have major arcanas here. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm already picking up on this energy that 3 is a crowd. We have the 3 shells here and the Three of Pentacles, so it's making me feel like 3 is a crowd. Let's just get into it. Give me 1 second. And we have the 5 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. I'll keep it right here. Okay, just give me a second. Let me adjust. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so starting with how does a person on your mind feel for you? The first thing that I'm feeling is that there has been some kind of interference in this connection, and either you or your person felt that this was frustrating. I'm picking up on very strong frustrating energy, but very rejectful energy, just feeling rejected because of this external influence. And I'm feeling this external influence does not necessarily have to be a romantic angle. It could have just been anything, maybe friend circle, maybe work, maybe family members. But yeah, definitely it's seeming that something came in between. There was some external factor that just came in between this connection, and that in a way bothered a lot of things. Now moving to Hermit, so I'm feeling that this is the main energy, the main energy that your person on your mind has for you. So the Hermit over here right now, I'm feeling that your person is in the hermit mode. They have gone into complete isolation, and maybe this is a complete no contact situation, or just they're just not giving a lot of energy to you is what I'm feeling. But yeah, definitely it's making me feel that right now they're gaining perspective about this connection, and they have surrendered. I do feel that somewhere ego has come in between this connection, but yeah, with the Hermit over here and surrender, it's making me feel that your person has just completely detached in a way, but not detached from the connection, if that makes sense, or they have not detached their feelings for you. They still have very strong feelings for you, and they still want to work it out, but things that have happened were very heavy. Things that were said, or things that were not said, or actions that were not taken were very heavy, and right now they've gone into the Hermit mode, just to gain better perspectives, and to understand where you are coming from, and to understand where they stand, to see how both of you, both the viewpoints, how it matches with each other. So I do feel somewhere that there are very strong opinion coming through, and it's almost making me feel that both of you have locked horns, and neither is willing to budge. I would just like to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Just give me a second. Okay, so we have the Tower. So yeah, definitely I'll keep it right here next to the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah, so a lot of challenges happen, a lot of difficulties, a lot of back and forth energy, not seeing eye to eye, and some external environment, some external factor, external person came in between the connection, and everything just fell down, crumbled down from there. And the challenges, basically the connection that you were trying to hold together, just fell apart, and either you or your person chose to walk away from the connection. But right now it's seeming that they are in the Hermit mode, and they are surrendering the mistakes that they have made. They are forgiving the situation, they're forgiving the connection, they're forgiving themselves, and they are forgiving a lot of things that was said. And right now they are more focused on healing, is what I'm picking up on. The main energy that's coming through is that they are more focused on healing the energy that is between the connection, but definitely they are very strongly attracted to you. The chemistry is definitely there, and they are still feeling very drawn towards you. And with the Star and World over here, it does seem that they are focused on healing, and they're very hopeful for a future with you. They're very hopeful that you will be able to make things work, and start with a new fresh cycle, and make things work. Just give me a second, I would like to read from the book. Just give me a second. So we have the number 9 over here as well, and World. So the number 9 does represent endings, and World does represent ending and new beginning. Okay. Here we go. So we have the Hermit. Okay, so the card, the interpretation, the Hermit is a spiritual and reassuring card, for he symbolizes withdrawal into one's own center point, where the directions of the still inner voice may be clearly heard. In a reading, the Hermit often suggests a need for time alone, a period of reflection when distractions are limited. The Hermit stands for the still center that must be created for balance and harmony. In a reading, the Hermit can represent a quest for deeper understanding or the truth of a situation. Okay, so yeah, like I said, they are going into a period of reflection, and they are in the Hermit mode. They're isolating themselves, they're going within, and they're trying to understand what is happening in this connection, where things went wrong, or how this can improve. How can you get out of this connection together, and what they need to work on, and what you need to work on in this connection. And it does seem that somewhere they have come into a phase where they're completely surrendering. They're just working on going within and reflecting what has happened, and how things can improve, and just letting the universe take its course, where yeah, definitely they do want a new beginning with you, and they do want a fresh start, a renewal of this connection. Somewhere they do have a lot of regret about the things that have happened in the past. It does seem they feel they could have handled things in a much better way. Yes, you can see, everyone has their own opinion. You can see, and you can have different choices. You can make different choices from your partner, but it does seem that over here they feel that even though they chose what they did, I'm feeling this energy that they feel what they did was right, or what they chose to do was right, but they, at the end of the day, they feel they could have handled it in a much better manner. They could have articulated their feelings and expressed what they felt to you in a much healthier and mature manner, instead of just being stubborn and letting ego come in the way. So yeah, definitely they do have a lot of regrets about how things turned out, and right now it's seeming that they're going into deep reflection, to come out of the situation in a better manner, and to work on themselves, and to work on how they communicate specifically. And they are feeling very attracted to you. I'm still feeling very strong intimate energy. So definitely the attraction that they have towards you is right there. It's not gone anywhere. They feel still strongly for you. They're attracted to you, physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, specifically intellectually. The conversations that you have, and the way you see, the way you view life and the world in itself is very attractive to them. So yeah, definitely they are still very attracted to you. You are on their mind quite a lot, and it's seeming that right now they are working on also clearing out this clutter. This 3 is a crowd, basically that external factor that's there in between. They're working on clearing it out, and setting their priorities and boundaries, and just letting things flow. Like, basically they're surrendering, coming to you at the moment, because first they know they need to clear the situation out. They need to forgive and forgive themselves, and forgive the situation, and learn from the situation. And then it's seeming that they're hoping for a new beginning. Right now it feels that they're still, it's making me feel that this energy is very fresh, very raw. Maybe it could have happened very recently. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel that somewhere things could have just happened very recently, and that's why they're completely in the hermit mode, where they're just gone into isolation, and they're reflecting on what happened, and they're surrendering. But they are trying to clear out the situation, and they're hoping for a new beginning with you. They are thinking of you quite a lot, and a lot of nostalgia is coming through. So they are thinking of the times that you have stood by with them, you have supported them, and you have just given your all to this connection, the effort that you've put in. And in a way, when it was their time to reciprocate, they did not stand by, and that's a regret as well that I'm picking up on. But yeah, definitely it's seeming that they could be stalking you as well. They could be stalking you through social media, or they could be checking in on you through mutual friends, or anyone. Basically, they could be checking in on you. But yeah, definitely it's seeming that they could be stalking you. Online stalking is coming through very strongly, or just like checking in through people that are close, mutual friends or mutual people. But yeah, definitely that's something that they are doing. And yeah, that's what I'm picking up with their feelings right now. Right now they know that now is the time to reflect, instead of forcing to make this connection work. It's rather to take some time, cool it off, work on it, and then come back with a fresh perspective. But even then, it's seeming that you're constantly on their mind. They're thinking about you, and I do feel that if it was any other way and the two of you were in talking terms or together, they're thinking of what would you say in this situation, what would you suggest for them to deal with the situation, what would you suggest. So that's how they're thinking, to be very honest. So the way you view the world, the advice you give, and the way you stand your ground is something that's very extremely attractive to them. So they're thinking of how you would react, and what kind of suggestion or advice would you give from your perspective. So yeah, definitely that's what they are feeling for you currently. And let's see what's next in this connection, or yeah, let's see what's next in this connection. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm pulling out what's next in this connection from the romance oracle. So just give me a second. Okay, so we have you deserve love. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, and we have the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so it's absolutely exactly what I've been talking about. And I just love when the reading aligns, just the way my intuition has been picking it up. Okay, so we have you deserve love, and we have trust. So it does seem that right now both of you will be entering this phase of self-love. Most probably, that's what I'm feeling, that right now you will be entering the phase of self-love. You will be learning how you would like to be loved, and the effort you would like to receive, basically the love language you would like to be loved in. And yeah, it's seeming you would be realizing a lot of things that you need to work on, and the things that you felt you just let it slide by, it's not okay with it. So you would be even focused on setting boundaries. But this is not just you, it's your person as well. So you both will be entering a period of self-love and healing, and that's something that's coming extremely important and crucial. Because yes, there are certain insecurities, triggers, and fears that have been unlocked with this connection that need to be worked on. And most specifically, I'm seeing self-love and self-worth that needs to be worked on. And as you work on this, it's seeming that there is a need for trust towards each other. So right now what I'm feeling, that yes, the situation that you went through was not easy. Maybe external factors could have influenced a lot of things, but the trust truly depends on each other. At the end of the day, you need to choose each other consistently. Sometimes it's nobody's fault, but things just happen, things just happen, words are just said, situation just plays out without our control, and things just blows up out of proportion. And at the end of the day, you need to learn to trust each other, and be open to the possibility of being vulnerable towards each other. And that's how you make a connection work. Just trying to make a connection work without being vulnerable, without trusting, and without consistency, it's like you are putting in half the effort then the connection deserves, and the other person deserves, and at the end of the day, what you deserve. So right now it's seeming that self-love and trust is what is next for the connection. And as you work on this self-love and trust, trusting yourself, you're trusting your intuition, trusting what you want in a connection, and trusting your other person, trusting the person on your mind, and making this connection work. It's seeming that your connection will bloom in a very beautiful way, because we have make the effort, and we have honeymoon. So as and when you make this effort of trusting each other, and being vulnerable with each other, and talking your issues out, and communicating in a way which is respectful, which is genuine, which is authentic, and your emotions are out there without blaming each other, without playing the blame game, it's seeming that that in itself will work wonders for the connection. And as you make this effort, as you trust each other, you will be entering the honeymoon phase. And it's seeming like starting over again, a new beginning, a new fresh beginning. So it doesn't matter where this connection is at, whether it was just a situationship, a relationship, a connection that was blooming, or whatever it is. It does seem that you will be entering this honeymoon phase again, where from just being half open, now you're coming in full in, being completely open, completely vulnerable, and actually making this connection a priority, making consistent effort, being vulnerable and trusting each other, and also communicating communicating in a very healthy manner. So these are 5 things that I'm seeing are very crucial, and that's exactly what is happening with make the effort over here and entering the honeymoon phase. It is absolutely beautiful. It's seeming that you're going into that just a beautiful phase where you're just falling in love with each other all over again. You're getting to know each other all over again. You're having a new love beginning all over again. So you're just feeling that excitement all over again, yet followed by comfort and a sense of belonging. So yeah, definitely. And at the bottom of the deck we have retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, that's exactly what is happening as well. So right now you both are individually in the hermit mode. Individually you have retreated, but with retreat over here, it's seeming that both of you together will retreat. So it's like, just taking a time off from the external factors, from multiple people, from multiple situation, from work, just taking the time off, and just the two of you actually making the effort and communicating and consistently choosing each other and committing to each other is what I'm seeing. So it's seeming like going into the hermit mode together, making it work, trusting each other. Maybe it could be even maybe just after a while the two of you would just decide to go on a retreat, just go on a small vacation, a staycation, or something like that. Just the two of you, away from the crowd completely. Maybe if you're interested in camping or something in the forest, or any kind of retreat. That you feel you would like to be with your person. It's seeming that that's coming through, where both of you are just making it work. So yeah, definitely that's seeming very, very beautiful. Yeah, I would actually like to see when this would happen, if we can pick up on a timing. So please take timing with a grain of salt. This is a very general video. Take what resonates, but just give me a second. Okay, so I'll be pulling out 3 tarot cards for the timing. So we have the 8 of coins, and again we have the spider web, which is again talking about effort and hard work, and only when you put in the effort will you see any fruitful results. So that's something that's very crucial. Of your making the effort is very crucial. We have the strength. Ideally the strength is number 8. Over here we have 11 and we have 8 here. Interesting. Okay, maybe something happened in the month of August, which may continue till the month of November. And we have the Emperor. Okay, so I do feel that the timing over here is completely dependent on a lot of factors. Hard work is essential, making the effort is essential, and the effort is not just about taking action towards each other. It's more towards taking action towards yourself, facing your inner fear, just focusing on self-love and healing, and focusing on the triggers and insecurities that you went through this circumstance. And then I'm seeing action. But yeah, definitely I do feel the number 8 and 11 standing out very strongly. I do feel that something could have happened in the month of August, and it does feel that till November it could be a little tricky here and there, but from the month of November things will start to get pretty better. We have 2 months as well, and we are in the month of September. But yeah, I do take timing with a grain of salt, and I'm also feeling for some of you 4 to 6 months from now is the timing that I'm picking up on. So this is a complete timeless reading. It's a complete timeless reading. From whenever you find this reading, calculate from then on. But I'm feeling August, November, 2 months from now, and 2 to 4 months from now is a very crucial time. And yeah, 24-25, the year 24-25, basically December, January could also be a very turning point for this connection, and that is what I'm feeling as the timing. I know the timing is very vague, but that the timing is coming across as very vague because it's seeming that the first thing that you really need to do is to just work on yourself, work on healing yourself, work on self-love, work on those triggers, face those inner fears first, and then it's time for action. It's seeming somewhere that both of you have already gone into that, because I'm feeling the hermit energy coming through very strongly. So there's deep introspection and deep reflection from both the sides. So it's seeming that you're already on the path, you're already on the way towards that journey. So yeah, definitely if you haven't basically if you've been avoiding and you're just feeling a lot of anger towards your person, then this is a sign for you to actually focus on why you're feeling angry and what hurt you, and start with that reflection and start your healing journey. So yeah, that was the reading. I'll just pull out a few initials. Just give me a second. Okay, here you go. So we have U, Q, B, K, T, R, D, M, or W. We have P, O, Y, and V. So these could be your initial or your person's initial or anything that has to do with the connection. So yeah, these are just added confirmation, and that was the entire reading, and I hope you connected with it. And if you did, then please do like and comment down below, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not a subscriber yet. Do hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a video, and also if this video resonated, then share as much as possible, because I do need your support at the moment. And yeah, lastly, I do offer personal readings, and you can follow me on the Instagram link given down below, and send me a personal message there, or email me at the address given down below, and I look forward to sharing this experience with you. And thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Hello Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you have chosen the message in a bottle, and we are going to be looking at the current feelings of the person on your mind. But before I get started, I would just like to mention, I was having this feeling to just let you know that it's if you're watching this video because you like watching tarot videos or anything of that sort, you just felt drawn towards this video, but you don't have anyone specific on your mind, and then that's completely all right. It can mean about the person that you're yet to meet, about a future connection, the current feelings, or just the feelings of the person that you're yet to meet. So I just had a feeling to just put it out there. So yeah, if that's something that's true for you, then please do let me know in the comments. But I just had a feeling to put it out there. So okay, so we have 3 significators. Basically, we'll be seeing what is their energy towards you, what are they feeling towards you, and what are they thinking about you. And I'll be using the Monday Mystic Tarot. So for the 3 significators from the Lovers Oracle, we have Twin Flames, your passion ignites. Okay, from the Sacred Indian Tarot, we have the Lovers, Purush and Prakriti. Okay, and from the Romance Oracle Angels, we have New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I'll keep it right here, and I hope everything is visible. Okay, and I've already pre-shuffled the deck and I've cleansed them. So I'll just be pulling out few cards. Just give me a second. I was thinking of pulling out just 4 cards, but I'm feeling the need to pull out 5. I don't know why. So this could be a very new connection. It doesn't have to be, but this could be a new connection, or you're just getting to know each other, and or it's a connection which is already established, and now you're going to be entering a new phase in this connection. So we have the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. Definitely with the Knight of Wands and your passion ignites. There's a lot of passion in this connection, no doubt. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Empress. We have the King of Wands, and we have the Hierophant with the Justice at the bottom of the deck. So I hope everything is visible. Okay, I'll just move this a little inside. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so starting with the reading, I do feel somewhere that this could be a fairly new connection, or a connection that's established, and somewhere I do feel for some of you it could also be a no contact situation, and if it is, I'm surprised that you're not in contact yet. But yeah, and I'm feeling very strong fire sign over here with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, but even a very strong earth sign. Yeah, earth, air, I mean all the elements are there honestly, but just the orange is just standing out to me. So yeah, definitely either you could have a fire sign, fire placement, or your person could have, and at the same time I also feel that there's a very strong earth energy, so that could be yours or your person's, and air is also there, but somehow I'm feeling that air could be the time you meet, if that makes sense. Maybe when you meet it could be very windy, when you met it could have been very windy, or it could be during the air months, it could be around May. It can be later during the year. which will be around October. So yeah, I'm feeling very I don't know why I'm feeling very like the the moment you met this person and the moment you meet this person next, it's just feeling very windy. There's just a lot of wind and it's feeling like a very romantic rom-com kind of a scene. But yeah, definitely it's seeming very the environment is just seeming very beautiful and very strongly romantic. I'm just feeling it that way. But yeah, it doesn't have to be. Okay, so starting with what I'm picking up on first is I'm feeling that this person did have a little bit of commitment issues initially. Maybe they were just taking the connection very lightly, just like, okay, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm just here to see what it is about. I'm just testing the waters. I'm just taking it very casually, very casual dating, or just acting a little flaky and just or maybe someone with commitment issues as well, just very casual and acting very cool and calm, and it's okay, we're just going with the flow, we're just taking it breezy and seeing how it goes. But it's seeming that you just turned this person's head completely. They were just acting cool and now they're like, okay, wait, I just have a queen right here, I have the empress right here, and I need to treat her well. I need to let her know her worth. I need to just shower her with love, and I need to be there for her in every sense possible. So yeah, it's seeming that this person is completely smitten by you, to be very honest. We do have love right away. We have new love, we have twin flame, we have the king of wands, such fiery, passionate, intimate, loving energy, romantic energy. We have the hierophant here, which does speak about very strong commitment, and the empress does stand for unconditional love and true love in my eyes. But that's not to say that this connection has just come in and has been very easy and things just fell into place. It does seem that you have gone through certain karmic cycles in this connection as well. Maybe some of you are coming out of this karmic situation, and you're just feeling, you just want to know, are they really feeling this way, or is it just another cycle, is it just another lesson? But yeah, definitely both of you have gone through karmic lessons. But for some of you, I'm feeling that this could be a very newer connection. For some of you, you are yet to meet this person, and it's seeming that you have gone through a lot of karmic cycles and a lot of karmic lessons in your life. And with this person coming into your life, you could just have this question mark, that is it really true, or am I dreaming? Because this person is going to treat you in a way that you have never been treated before. And if you have any doubts about this connection and about how they feel for you, there's absolutely nothing to worry about, because what they are portraying, what they are saying is absolutely true. They are very much falling for you, or they have fallen for you already. They are very much serious about you. They are very much committed towards you. So one thing that I would like to advise over here is that maybe, yes, don't just believe the words, but even for note the actions. Like, actions speak louder than words. So yeah, definitely it's not, words are just not sufficient. Sometimes just notice the actions that they take. I do feel in a way that your person may do a lot of acts of services. So their love language could be act of services and physical touch as well, because there's a lot of passion. I do feel physical touch could be so the way so I'm not just talking about in a very intimate manner. So the way they hold your hand, the way they protect you. So even the example that I'm getting is while walking on the road, on the pavement, keeping you towards the inside, towards the wall, towards the safer side of the street, and then walking towards the other side, more towards the traffic. So that in itself, is a sign that I'm picking up on. So maybe that could have happened to you, and that's something that's coming through. But yeah, definitely notice the signs, and even in terms of physical touch, see how they hold you and how they touch you. Is it in a delicate and a very nurturing manner? So yeah, definitely that's also something that I'm picking, that their love language could be acts of service and physical touch. And see, just see whether it's all words or whether actions are followed by it, because most likely I'm feeling that there are a lot of actions and they are following up their words. So whatever they are saying, they do feel for you, and it's followed up by their commitment towards you. And yeah, definitely this person does have a lot of interest towards you, a lot of love towards you. I do feel that they're also not someone to hesitate what they feel. They are not someone to hesitate out there. I do feel for some of you, they could have become a little overwhelmed by the connection. So they went into a silent mode, maybe ghosting, or maybe acting a little hot and cold on and off. And then, then taking some time to gain some perspective and then coming towards you with commitment. Whereas for some of you, I just feel that, they came in a very cool manner. Just let's see where it goes. And just like that, just like that, you turned their head without even trying. They were just completely within just a couple of conversations, couple of dates, couple of meetings, they just knew it was you. They just felt that you were the one, and there is no question about it. Maybe they did feel a little fear about the fact that it's too early, that that they are feeling this way for you already, but as and when they kept getting to know you, the more sure they became, the more sure they are at the very moment. For some of you, I feel that this connection is directly going into marriage, to be very honest. It's not even about dating. It's like they're ready to seal the stamp, if I'm right with that phrase, but they're ready to take it all in. They're ready to commit. They're very sure about the compatibility you have. They're very sure about your connection, about your values, your morals, your principles, about the way you view life, the both of you, and the lifestyle you want to have in the future as well is very matching. So we do have the twin flames here, so you could mirror a lot of things about each other, and that could be scary, but at the same time it's very exciting for them. And it's seeming that they're ready for this next level of commitment in this connection. They're ready to take it all. So marriage, engagement, proposal, commitment, moving in together, all of it is coming through definitely. And it's seeming very exciting, to be very honest. And that is what I feel, they're feeling for you at the moment. Definitely very strong. Yeah, we have the sun as well, very abundant and happy energy. They're very happy with you, and you just make them pink by making them blush is what I'm picking up on. And this is something that both of you have manifested each other in your lives, and they're ready to take it completely ahead and start a beautiful home life with you, and they're ready to settle down. So it's seeming that there's no question about you, and if you have any doubts, it's seeming that that there's nothing to question about it. Just notice the signs, just notice their actions, just notice what they're doing for you, and you have all your answers. That is how they feel for you. It's seeming very, very beautiful and very exciting, to be very honest. And even if this person is someone you're yet to meet, I'm feeling that marriage is already on the cards for you. It's right off the bat, things are going ahead, and it's seeming very exciting. So let's see what is next in this connection, although I'm already having a feeling. But let's see what's next in this connection. Okay, so I'm using the romance oracle cards for seeing what's next in this connection. So we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's seeming that both of you are completely into each other, and I'm also feeling this energy of not being able to keep your hands off each other. If you are in a no contact situation, then there is a reconciliation on the cards for you. Yeah, for sure there's reconciliation. And like I said, if it's a no contact situation, I would be surprised you're not in contact yet. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So definitely there is commitment here. There is vacation together. There is building a life together. It does seem that they enjoy the flow of the connection, but I'm just feeling that somewhere both of you are ready to take the next step in this connection. Both of you are ready to settle down in a way. So settle down is, I'm using it as a very generic term. It could mean different things for everyone. So just take settle. What does settle down mean for you in your own manner? So we do have reconciliation here as well. So if you're not in contact, or for some of you, I'm feeling like I said, if you're not having anyone specific on your mind, but you're just watching it because you felt like it, or just because I'm feeling the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I do feel that this is a past life connection. For some of you, this could be someone from the past, and for someone who does not have anyone on their mind, I'm feeling that this is a past life connection, and you are here now. You are ready to come in physical union. So how will you know that you are ready to meet someone? So I'm just feeling this, your entire life you could, you came across different types of connections. You came across different types of people and connections and relationships, and somehow you just felt that there was something missing, or that it is not it, there is something that's off, or even though the person that you were with were genuinely very nice and very good, but somehow you just felt that no, this is not it for me, and you just felt that this is not, it's not the end. So that's how I'm feeling, and right now you will know that this person will be entering your life when when you feel energetic shifts, if that makes sense. So energetic shifts would be basically, you just feel that now you're ready for that, so you would be more into certain things, maybe more taking care of yourself, maybe more creating space, clearing your clutter, more into skincare, maybe more into self-love, more into nurturing your body, more into eating healthy food. You're just ready for that. You just for some reason feel like you're ready to go out there, so you just want to be your best self, your best version, and that's how you'll know that you're ready for this new love, and you're ready for this new cycle. You just feel this very strong draw towards taking good care of yourself, to be very honest. Okay, here you go. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So like I said, I just feel that the next in this connection is just that commitment. You are ready to enter that commitment. We have honeymoon, we have attraction, we have reconciliation. So yeah, definitely the next thing for this connection is commitment in a way. So it doesn't matter where the connection is at. There is a very strong attraction here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So there's a very strong attraction. You already know that this connection is going to work out. You will just have that instinct. So the difference when that the gut feeling that you have, this will just work out, so you just go with the flow. You're not trying to control the situation, you're not trying to control an outcome. The moment you try to control an outcome, and the moment you want that happy ending with a person, it means your ego is coming to play. And sometimes you just let's have fun, and let's just go with the flow. Let's see how things turn out. I'm having fun. I'm very happy right now at this very moment at where a connection is. We are just very attracted to each other, and I like the bond we're having. That's when your ego does not come into play trying to make it work and trying to see the ending, trying to see the outcome. Rather, your ego is at ease. Now everything, your fear, everything is at ease, and your intuition, let's just go with the flow. We are in no rush. Let's just have fun. So it doesn't matter where you are in this connection, but it does seem then the next thing for this connection is building that attraction, being just immensely attracted to each other, and working on this connection, working on that friendship compatibility. And for many of you, there could be reconciliation as well, past life reconciliation as well, and followed by commitment and engagement, wedding, or moving in together, or something like that. And we do have this could be the one. So you have another confirmation right here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. And we have past life relationship, and we have romantic feelings as well. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have past life relationship. We have known each other before, reconciliation, past life relationship, and we have this could be the one. So yeah, definitely this seeming like a very, very strong soulmate, soul connection. And the minute you meet each other, minute you are together, you will know that they are the one. There is no ego coming in between. You just feel at ease, you feel comfort, you like where things are, you are in no rush. And yeah, for many of you, you will feel that you've known this person for a long time, and that's because it's a past life connection. So most likely when you meet someone new and you feel that you've known them forever, it's because you've known them in different lifetimes. And yeah, there are very, very strong romantic feelings from each side. So I'm feeling that love language is very strong for this connection over here. So you both prefer to show love to each other through each other's individual love language. So like I said, your person likes to show love through acts of service and physical touch. Maybe that could be your love language, and that's why they like to show love in that manner. And I do believe that somewhere you would also like to do the same for them. Physical touch is something very strong. And words of affirmation is also coming through, where you would like to give your person would like to feel secure. So you may like to you may prefer to make them feel loved by through words of affirmation. So that's something that's coming through. But yeah, definitely I'm feeling that love language is a very important factor in this connection, where you like to show love through each other's love language, and it's seeming absolutely beautiful. So moving I would actually like to check timing for this connection. So I'm going to see timing in two parts, to be very honest. One is if this is someone new, just give me a second. Okay, so we're going to be seeing timing for this connection, and I'm feeling the timing in three parts, to be very honest. But I'll be pulling out three cards only. So I'm feeling if there's someone that's not on your mind, the timing for that. If there's a reconciliation, the timing for that. And even for the ones that are to be committed immediately next, the timing for that. So I'm feeling three parts of timing. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Magician, and we have the Seven of Swords. I would just like to clarify the Seven of Swords. So all the cards honestly are saying that this is manifesting for you. We have a wish fulfillment card over here, and this is speaking about manifestation, and I'm feeling that this is hidden right now. So yeah, honestly, right away it's seeming that the next thing for you is that this is already manifesting, this is already on the way, and you're not meant to know. For some of you it is a surprise. Let's just see if I can still pick up on a timing. Okay, we have the Star. Again, we have a wish fulfillment. We have that your dream is coming true. The hope, that hope that you've held out on is coming true. So like I said, initially I was feeling that some of you have gone through very strong karmic cycles. Even the connection in itself could have gone through karmic lessons. And it's saying that that dreams do come true, and everything that you've been waiting for is just going to be worth it. The timing that I'm feeling is for some of you it could be during the monsoon season, depending on where you are, where there's a lot of, and autumn as well. I'm feeling autumn and monsoon for some of you. So wherever you are and whenever you're watching this video, it's a complete timeless reading. But I'm feeling monsoon could be very significant, just heavy rain. It always sets a tone for romantic feeling. And like I said, I was feeling very windy energy. Just there's a lot of wind and there's a lot of beauty. So autumn and monsoon is seeming very significant for the connection in terms of commitment, in terms of marriage. For some of you, I'm feeling June, if you're into June wedding. So yeah, that's also coming across as a time. But these are the two timings that I'm picking up on very significantly, which is monsoon and autumn. Just there's a lot of wind, just it's a romantic setting. The autumn leaves are flying around, your hair is flying, and it's just a beautiful setting. And New Year's is also seeming very significant for some of you. I feel if you're yet to meet this person, this could be somewhere around autumn. If you're someone new, then I feel somewhere around autumn. And even if you're to reconcile with someone, it's seeming autumn or rainy season. And for the ones that are ready to get committed, or the next step is engagement and commitment, I'm feeling from December, the Christmas holidays to Valentine's Day, seeming very significant. So somewhere till then. And this is a complete timeless reading, so just take the timing with a grain of salt. But yeah, I do feel for some of you it could just be a matter of couple of days or couple of weeks, depending on where you are at in this connection. But yeah, definitely it's seeming that I'm just feeling very strong autumn and monsoon vibe and holiday. It's just beautiful environment. Christmas tree and snow also is coming. So this is just a vacation mode, very beautiful environment everywhere. Even Halloween is very beautiful. So yeah, definitely it's seeming like that. That's the timing. So yeah, and I'll just pull out few initials. Just give me a second. Okay, here you go. So we have WIU HEGEVUJNRQZ X, O, C, and Y. So yeah, these are the initials that have come out. So these could be your initial or your person's initial or anything to do with the connection, and these are just added confirmation. And yeah, that was the entire reading, and I hope you connected with it. And if you did, then please do excuse me, please do like and comment down below, and also subscribe to my YouTube page if you're not a subscriber yet, and hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a video. And do share this video with anyone who may resonate with these messages, because I do need your support at the moment. And also if you do need personal readings, then I do offer them, and you can connect with me through the Instagram link given down below, or you can email me at the address given down below, and I look forward to sharing this experience with you. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello Pile 3, welcome to your reading, and you have chosen the Starfish. Today we're going to be looking at the current feelings of the person on your mind, and I'll be using the Light Seer Tarot deck, and I've pulled out 3 significators. So from the Lovers Oracle we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay. From the Sacred Indian Tarot we have the World, Brahma. Okay. And from the Romance Oracle we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. So I'll keep it right here. Let me keep this here. Is it visible? Yeah. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the deck, and I've cleansed them, and I'll be pulling out 4 tarot cards. Just give me a second and we'll get into the reading. So we have the King of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. I'm feeling already with this connection that communication is your strongest suit. Basically, you both are very good at communicating how you feel. You're very good at having fun with each other. We have the 10 of Cups. And one more, please. We have the Lovers. Okay, so yeah, it's seeming very beautiful. The reading is seeming very, very beautiful, and I do feel that somewhere you could have been drawn to pile 2. Some of the messages that I'm feeling could be coming from, I'm feeling the energy of pile 2 as well. So you could have been drawn to pile 2, and if you are, then you can watch the video. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so one thing that I'm feeling is that, wherever you are in the connection, be it a new connection, a relationship, or, maybe a connection where you're just getting to know each other still and it's not yet established in a way, I do feel that, you do enjoy the playfulness quite a lot. But before that, I'm feeling that, with the King of Swords energy, somewhere I feel that your person and you, both of you, you had to get to know each other and get to the stage where you are at in terms of communication. And to be very honest, I'm feeling that right now people may be seeing you and the way you communicate, the way you have fun, the way you flirt with each other, the way you are together, it's just you bring out each other's inner child energy, and you just have a lot of fun. You know how to be in the moment and have fun. So it's seeming that, a lot of people may have this, wow, you both are just so good together and compatible right off the bat. But both of you really know that it took a while to communicate with each other in a way where you both understand each other completely and deeply. Yeah, I do feel that somewhere your person is not very good with expressing their emotions. There's a lot of playful energy, so if they make fun of you, if they pull your leg, it's just one of their ways of showing how much they care for you and how much you mean to them. So they're just not going to play around with just anyone. They're just not going to make fun of anyone. If you're special, they will pull your leg, and if it's a stranger, maybe they may act a little cordial, or even just normal friends, acquaintances, just cordial and a little we can say sincere. But with you, it's just the other way around, just pulling each other's leg and having very good banter. So yeah, definitely it's seeming that that's something that they are very good at communicating, but communicating their true emotions is something that they are not good at. They may find it a little I'm picking up on the word goofy. They may feel it a little goofy, just say that, say the words I love you for that matter, or I like you and I like how things are going, and I like you because, or there's not one single reason. Basically, just communicating the romantic feelings is something that they feel uncomfortable with. So sometimes you may have this question mark: do they even feel anything for you? To be very honest, and sometimes. They just have such a stoic exterior that it's hard to crack them. They're just looking at you and you're like, okay, what is this person thinking? What are they thinking behind that, behind that thick poker face? What are they actually thinking about me? And when you're together, just the two of you, it's playful, it's fun, there's a lot of laughter, you just enjoy each other's company. But those serious conversations, I'm feeling that somewhere it could still be difficult for the two of you to communicate, specifically your person, because they have very hard time being expressive. I do feel that communication between the two of you is really very good. It's absolutely amazing. Even if you're upset about something, you know how to clearly express it to each other. But just on romantic aspect, I feel that a person has a fear of being vulnerable. They just it's not even they have a fear of being vulnerable or they have commitment issues. This is something that's not they're not used to. That's something that they've never done in the past, and that's something that just doesn't naturally come for them. But that doesn't mean that they don't feel for you, because we have a lot of feelings. So we have the Lovers, which genuinely says a lot. And it's just making me feel that even if they don't say, they do feel a lot for you. They have a lot of love for you, they have a lot of respect for you. It's just making me feel they love the growth that you have brought out in them. So maybe to you it may feel that they're not very expressive, but to them that's a very huge growth. In past they would not have even communicated so much, but with you they are able to slowly and steadily crack open one more layer. Like how you peel an onion is just one layer at a time. It's making me feel like that. So that they are able to open up one layer at a time, and they are able to be who they really are with you. So to the world they may come across as very mature, very sincere, maybe even playful and goofy as well, and responsible as well. But you bring out a side to them that no one has ever seen, and no one has ever witnessed. So when the two of you are together, there are real talks, there are real conversations, there's playfulness, there is a lot of inner child energy. You just bring out each other's childlike energy. You're having fun together, yet at the same time how to have those deep conversations. And even if something is bothering you, you know how to have those difficult conversations as well. And that's something that they really appreciate about you, that it's seeming that you have accepted them completely and wholeheartedly without any judgment, no judgment, and completely accepted them wholly. And that's how you are. Maybe you just accept things as they are. You don't like to judge people or judge situations. You just like to believe in authenticity and accountability, and if it's not happening, then you're no one to judge them. So it's coming across as that, and that's something that they absolutely adore about you. The way you live your life with a lot of authenticity and with no judgment at all, and you completely accepted them for who they are. And the one thing that I'm picking up on is that you have not tried to change them at all. In no way have you tried to change them. You have not told them that you need to show me love in this manner, you need to put in this effort for me, you need to put in more action, you need to love me in so and so manner. In fact, you have tried to understand where they are coming from. You have tried to understand the way they love, and you have tried to understand why they have a little bit of difficulty being inexpressive, and you have even appreciated them for their efforts and the way they have treated you. And it's not like you're putting in a lot of expectation on them. Sometimes yes, you do feel that that this is how you would like to receive love, and maybe you've just put it across, but with not a lot of expectation that you have to do this, you have to change this about yourself. So basically that's something that just made them fall for you completely, is that you accepted them for who they are. You have not tried to change them. You have not even treated them in a way, so I'm feeling like a child. You have not treated them like a child, that you have to you have to do so and so, you have to change this, you have to act in so and so manner. You've just let them be completely, and when giving them that space, that comfort, and that time, and that understanding level, that compassion, it's seeming that they've grown much more than they have in any friendship, connection, relationship that they have been in. You have provided that space for them, and it's seeming that they just have a lot of love for you, and they see the future with you, to be very honest. And it's seeming that they're very excited for travel. with you. Maybe you could be taking a vacation anytime soon, or maybe they're excited to travel towards you if it's a long distance relationship, or they're excited for what the future holds. So I'm feeling very different energy over here, but for most part I'm feeling that this is a contact, again, you are in contact. Maybe it could still be you are still to commit, or maybe it is a committed connection, but I do feel that communication is there, because communication is strongly highlighted over here. But it's seeming that they're very excited for what the future holds in this connection and what the future is about to bloom. Again, I'm feeling this energy, like I mentioned in pile 2, that few messages are coming through, and I do feel that maybe if you have not yet met this person and you don't have anyone significant in your mind, you're just thinking about a couple of people here and then 2-3 people, then I do feel that this is a very new energy, and there's no one specific in your mind. Like maybe you're confused about a couple of people, then it could be this could also be your pile, that there's someone new, and this person is very this is how the connection is going to go about. And I feel that right now, for most part, I'm feeling that this person is very excited about what the future holds, and they can't they can't wait enough to start the future with you, is what I'm picking up on. It's feeling like no matter what, they feel that at the end of the day, they found their happy ending with you. They found their end of that tough phase, end of that story tale. They found that with you, and it's just making me feel they're very excited for the future, and they're very excited for how things unfold in terms of how you get to know each other. The travel plans you make, because I do feel a lot of adventurous spirit coming over here. So they are very excited for the future, they're excited for the travel, they're excited to get to know you on a more deeper level. They're even excited for having kids in the future as well. So yeah, definitely I'm feeling that this is what they're feeling for you currently, that there's very strong emotions for you, and beyond love, I'm feeling they have immense gratitude and respect for you, which is one of the most it's one of the most beautiful compliment you could get in a connection, to be very honest. Because those lovey-dovey feelings, as and when the connection blooms, as and when the connection matures, those lovey-dovey feelings, it is there. It's not that it's not there, but how you treat each other, how you view each other, that matters a lot. At the end of the day, respect matters a lot, and them having this respect for you and gratitude for you says a lot. They view you in such a high regard. For some of you, they have just put you up on a pedestal, and they just have such high they just view you and have such high value for you, to be very honest. And there's just a lot of gratitude coming through. They're just very thankful to have you in their life, and that's how they're feeling for you. So let's just see what's next in this connection. Just give me a second. So I'm using the Romance Oracle cards to see what's next in this connection. Just give me a second. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So like I said, I was feeling that maybe there could be distance in this connection. Maybe few religious factors could have been impacting the connection. Maybe different cultural backgrounds, different lifestyles also, for that matter. Doesn't have to just be religious. But yeah, it does seem that right now I'm feeling that that's not a factor, to be very honest. I'm feeling that it has influenced in the past, but the communication matters a lot, and you have brought your communication to a level where you understand each other in a very beautiful manner, in a very healthy manner. So yeah, definitely it's seeming that things could have influenced a lot in the past, but you're getting out of it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of optimism in this connection. There's a lot of possibilities and opportunities in this connection. A lot can happen in this connection. So yeah, definitely it is a good sign to stay optimistic. We have getting to know each other. So we have, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Getting to know each other. So like I said, they're excited. Just onion, one layer at the time is getting peeled. That's what I'm feeling, that as and when you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and that's exactly what is happening. You're going with the flow. You're excited for what the future holds, but there's no rush about it. You're just you're just happy to get to know each other and get to the most inner core level of each other, to be very honest. And one more, just one more. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. at the bottom of the deck, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And oh, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of higher level of commitment. Okay, I'll just keep it right here. Okay, so what's next in this connection is pretty great and obvious. So yeah, so maybe certain factors could have been influencing in the past and maybe even in the present for some of you, but it's seeming that right now communication is your strongest suit, and you have learned how to communicate with each other in a way where you both understand each other in a very articulate manner. And it's seeming that, you know, as and when you get to know each other, as and when you have these heart-to-heart conversations, a lot will happen in this connection. There's a lot of optimism and there's a lot of opportunity and possibilities in this connection for sure. The heart-to-heart conversations and, you know, getting to know each other is going hand in hand as and when, you know, you open up, being more vulnerable and being honest with each other. And just, it's not about honestly communicating with each other about feelings, but about a lot of things, you know, your past and what you think about certain things, your principles, your values. You know, it couldn't be a very simple thing like talking about astrology or you know, mythology, or even, you know, those certain facts about the nature, all of that. You know, all of these conversations also mean a lot, because sometimes you do have a goofy side, sometimes you do have a different side that is not usually the norm. You know, if you see, and if they do vibe with that, that says a lot. You know, if they do appreciate that, that says a lot. So I do feel that a lot of conversations had to come, heart-to-heart conversations, deep conversations, feelings, your values, your morals, and even those goofy conversations, it does say a lot. And I feel as and when you get to know each other, as and when you be more vulnerable towards each other, there is a lot of optimism, and very soon there's a lot that the future has for you. You will be getting signs about what the future is holding for you. And yeah, we have both waiting for divine timings at play with your love life. So a lot has happened, maybe in this connection, maybe in your past, but it's seeming that, you know, all of it has been worth it. Even putting in this effort in this connection is worth it. Even getting to know each other is worth it, because there's a lot of possibility, there is a lot of optimism in this connection, and commitment is also coming through. It could happen very soon, it could happen sometime depending on where you are in the connection, but yeah, definitely the engagement is right there. As and when you build the connection, as and when you get to know each other, as and when, you know, you just build that foundation for this connection, this is what it is going towards. You know, you are going towards the right path, and the future is seeming very bright for this connection. And yeah, let's just pick up on timing. If we can see timing for when you will move out of these factors that are holding back the connection. Factors related to, you know, being vulnerable towards each other, and also toward moving more towards commitment, and, you know, or maybe starting a travel life. That's what I'm feeling, you know, very adventurous spirit, and just wanting to travel the world with each other. So let's see if I can pick up on any timing related to that, or if it's a long distance relationship when you will be in physical union. Just give me a second. So I'll be pulling out 3 cards as timing. Just give me a second while we pull out 3 cards. Okay, so we have the Tower and we have the Page of Swords. I'm feeling that this has already happened, the religious factors that were meant to happen, and with the Page of Swords, with communication over here, I do feel that somewhere all of this has already happened, and you know, you're already getting out of it. You have already spoken about it, you have already communicating about it, and all these factors that were holding the connection back, basically, you know, distance, and maybe it could be a long distance connection, maybe it could be certain principles, cultural, lifestyle, whatever factors were there. It's seeming that you have spoken through it, you have communicated about it, and you're already getting out of it. You're already walking away from the situation and seeing the future that's so bright. So yeah, definitely it's seeming that the timing is right now, present moment, you're getting out of this situation. So basically, whatever factors that was coming in between the connection is done with. You know, you have spoken about it quite a lot. So let's see. We have the Strength, and I feel as and when you communicate with it, you will be moving towards the next phase. Okay. Okay, so the timing is right now, to be very honest, for this connection. So specifically if you have been having arguments, conflict, or just you know, having slight disagreements, so it's seeming that right now you're moving out of the situation. Your communication is very strong, very healthy, so you're already moving out of these factors. With travel as well, I'm feeling that very soon you will be starting travel. I'm feeling maybe 8 weeks from now you could be starting a travel journey, you know, traveling together, going on a vacation, just exploring different parts of the world together. It could start from 8 weeks from now, or 8 weeks from now you could be traveling towards each other if it's a long distance relationship, just to meet each other. And for some of you, I'm feeling that you could also travel to a different place together, even if it's a long distance relationship, just traveling to a specific place, or meeting in between, if it's different continents itself, meeting at a very in between spot. So yeah, definitely it's seeming like that. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling with the timing. The timing is honestly feeling right now, and I'm not getting a specific month or anything like that, because it's almost feeling that you're already getting out of it. You're already moving away from it, and as you move out of this, you will be communicating in a very good way, in a very healthy manner, and you'll actually be making plans for your travel and adventure. I don't know why your playfulness, your adventure it's a very strong bond between the two of you. The more you travel, the more you explore places together, the more you go to different, even it doesn't necessarily have to be out of the state, out of the city travel. It can even be going to the art museum, or doing fun activities together and different kind of activities together, adventurous trekking, all of that. It's seeming that as and when you do it together, the more your bond deepens. It's seeming like the more you're outdoors and the more physical activity you do together, for some reason, is seeming like the bonding point for this connection with communication. Seeming your communication is really good, and the adventurous spirit is definitely very strong here as well. So I'm feeling that's the timing. And yeah, it's seeming that you're getting out of this phase, and the future is very bright for this connection. You're being patient with this connection, and there's a lot to be optimistic about. And slowly and steadily you will get to a very beautiful commitment phase in this connection, if that's what you want. And yeah, it's seeming like a very beautiful connection with a lot of possibilities and a lot of faith. Yeah. So before I end this reading, I would like to pull out few initials. Just give me a second. Okay, so here you go. We have Y, D, P, W or M. We have X, we have I, we have O, X, Q, C, L, S and P. So these could be your initial, your person's initial, or anything to do with the connection, and these are just added confirmation. So yeah, that was the entire reading, and I hope you connected with it. And if you did, then please do like and comment down below, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and do press the bell icon to get notified every time I post a reading. And also share this video with anyone who may resonate with these messages. I do need your support at the moment, and I do offer personal readings, so you can connect with me at the Instagram link given down below, or you can email me at the address given down below, and I look forward to sharing this experience with you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.